Dana White just announced huge fight news for the end of the year card. UFC 323, we got Merab Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan, the rematch. Yeah, Merab's already back. He just fought on the last card. This guy is literally a machine. I believe they said it's going to be 4 title defenses in a single year. That is crazy. Merab beat Sean O'Malley, defended it against Umar. Then he fought O'Malley again, finished him. Then he fought Corey Sandhagen. Now he's going to run laps again around the division because Sandhagen was one of the only guys left. Now he's fighting Petr Yan. Petr Yan is probably my favorite fighter in this whole division. I just got to say that. He's technical as hell. He's well-rounded. I think Petr Yan beat O'Malley back when they fought a couple years ago. I like this fight. This is the only fight to make in the Bantamweight division. Up until maybe Malcolm Wellmaker starts making a name. Merab, man, 4 title defenses in a year. Ever since he beat O'Malley, he got better because he finished O'Malley in the rematch. He destroyed and humiliated Umar Nurmagomedov in front of Khabib. Khabib was front row for Merab destroying his protege. You love to see it. That was hilarious. I think this will be a good fight. I think it'll be closer than the first fight because Petr Yan, there is no way that he is not going to know that Merab is going to shoot that many takedowns. And Merab shot so many takedowns in that fight, I don't think he's going to shoot that many takedowns in the rematch. Merab's getting more confident with his striking. Petr Yan is the cleaner, more technical striker. So it's a good fight. I dig it. This is the main event. What else do I got to say about this fight? I'm still edging it out to Merab. I think Merab will get it. I hope Petr Yan gets it. And I also think Merab is going to strike more with Petr Yan. So it's definitely going to be more exciting than the first fight. Plus, the first fight was in the apex, I think. And Petr Yan had less room to move around, use that footwork, use those stance switches, set traps. He might even hit Merab with that Muay Thai trip. We can't forget, Petr Yan is on a 3-fight win streak. Everyone who's getting title fights against Merab lately are either on a 0-fight win streak, like Sean O'Malley, or they're on a 1-fight win streak like Corey Sandhagen. The only one who was actually on a decent win streak was Umar, but he didn't fight the who's who. Except for Sandhagen, you know? Out of Merab's whole title reign, Petr Yan is the most formidable opponent. He has a 3-fight win streak with huge names on it. Song Yadong, Davison Figueiredo, and what's his name? Marcus Davis. Now that is how you earn a title shot. That's how you earn a rematch against the champ. You go on a 3-fight win streak against big names, tough opponents. Opponents that people are picking against you for, you know? A lot of people were picking Song Yadong to beat Petr Yan. I'm sure some people were picking Figgy to beat Petr Yan. And I'm also sure people were picking Marcus Davis to beat Petr Yan. Petr Yan also has Sean O'Malley on his resume. He's a formidable opponent. For the co-main event, we got Joshua Van fighting the champion, Alexandre Pantoja. I dig it. Pantoja is the man at flyweight. He's choking everybody out, and he can't get the props he deserves. They won't move him up the pound-for-pound list. Probably because there's not a lot of big names at flyweight. There's no stars at flyweight. But this is the fight Pantoja needs because Joshua Van is the biggest name in flyweight. I think this guy's going to be a star, especially if he wins the belt. But a lot of people think Pantoja's got this one. Pantoja, if he gets you down, if he gets Josh Van down, oh man, a lot of people see the rear naked choke coming. He can easily choke out Van if he gets him down. He usually gets your back. And if he gets your back, he's going to hit you with the choke and you're going to sleep. But let's talk about Joshua Van. This guy can be the youngest champ in UFC history. I call him the mini Max Holloway because he's got a similar style, but he carries more power for his weight class. And damn, this guy's all offense. But at the same time, he still uses head movement and he knows how to roll with the punches. He's not a Justin Gaethje, constantly taking damage type of fighter. This guy can technical brawl. He can counter you. He could stand in the pocket and trade. He usually has to get in close. He usually has the shorter reach, and he's good at getting in close, and he's good at countering. Against Roy Val, he countered him the whole damn time. but he's never fought any grappler like Pantoja. And yeah, Josh Van has good takedown defense, but sometimes Pantoja doesn't even need to get the takedown. Sometimes he just climbs onto your back while you're standing against the cage, and he just chokes you out from standing. So Van's got to be cautious of that, but Josh Van ain't fucking cautious. This dude's all in. He goes 100%. He always throws. That last fight he had on UFC 317, there was a record number of strikes being thrown and landed. He can slip and rip. He loves body shots. He can always slip and rip. And he can do that pull too. He can pull back and counter. He keeps his chin tucked. I would say he's the more lethal striker in this fight. And Pantoja's definitely the more lethal grappler. To me, this definitely seems like striker versus grappler. But Pantoja's more well-rounded because Pantoja can strike. It looks funky. It looks sloppy. It looks like he's struggling to throw his strikes sometimes. Well, I take that back. He's got crazy roundhouse kicks. He's got a real fast roundhouse to the body. But sometimes it looks like he's just lunging in. It looks like he's tired sometimes. Maybe it's just how the technique looks. But his striking is solely to get you distracted. Because here comes the grappling. Once you're worried about him charging you, I think his striking is just so he could pressure you, really. He doesn't care what lands. He doesn't care how hard it lands. But he just wants to pressure. And what's going to help him pressure? Just throwing shit. Yeah, I would say he throws shit at a wall just to see what sticks. But not when it comes to grappling. He just needs to get close enough. He needs to close that distance. And just get his hands around you. Get a body lock. Take your back. And like I said, sometimes he doesn't even need the takedown. He'll just jump onto your back. So watch out. But Van is good in the pocket. So Pantoja needs to be careful when he gets too close. Uppercuts are coming. Counter strikes are coming. You got to be careful rushing in against Pantoja here. Or sorry, you got to be careful rushing in against Van. He's a counter striker as well. And Pantoja, every time he's rushed against his opponents, every time he rushes in, it's worked. There's so much chaos going on, right? He's throwing everything at you. It's not with proper technique, but he's throwing shit at you. And then he gets your back. It works every time. But Joshua Van's counter strikes worked every time. So, banger fight here. They also added Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Guskov on the card. So that should be fun. Polish power. He's fighting the Anthony Smith clone. That's pretty hilarious as well. Who else do we got on the card? Oh, yeah. A weird matchup. Henry Cejudo versus Payton Talbott. I hope Henry Cejudo beats the shit out of Payton Talbott. Not a Payton Talbott fan. I heard he's all about being feminine, and I don't know. I don't know what his brand is. I don't really pay attention too much, but I'm not all about his brand. And his hype got killed against what's his fucking name? What the hell's his name? He killed Payton Talbott's hype. The grappler. Barcelos. Barcelos beat him pillar to post. He mollywopped Payton Talbott. But Payton Talbott redeemed himself against Limas. So he got some of that hype back. But let's be honest, the hype's gone. I hope Henry Cejudo beats Payton Talbott. As far as Polish power, Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Guskov. That's a good fight. But I'm just going to take a wild guess and say Jan Blachowicz is going to lose a split decision. Alright, I got to rattle off my quick predictions before the video ends. So starting with the main event. Merab Dvalishvili versus Petr Yan. I'm going with Merab. I got Merab by unanimous decision. But I think it's going to be closer than what people think. And I'm rooting for Petr Yan. The co-main event. Alexandre Pantoja versus Joshua Van. I like both these guys, so may the best man win. But I got Alexandre Pantoja by rear naked choke. Kai Kara France was good at defending rear naked chokes. And he didn't even stand a chance. He couldn't even hold a candle to Pantoja. But may the best man win. I'm a fan of both these fighters. I got 4th round rear naked choke for Pantoja. And as far as Jan Blachowicz versus Bogdan Guskov, I got Bogdan Guskov by a split decision. Just a lucky guess, guys. Just a lucky guess. I think Jan has lost a split decision or two in his career, you know? And finally, Henry Cejudo versus Payton Talbott. I got Henry Cejudo, actually. I think Henry Cejudo can mix in takedowns and win a 3-round decision against Payton Talbott. And I'm actually rooting for Henry Cejudo. So let's go Cejudo. Let's go Bogdan Guskov or Polish Power. I'm rooting for Jan. I'm rooting for Jan Blachowicz. UFC judges do him dirty. So let's go Henry Cejudo. Let's go Polish Power. Let's go Jan Blachowicz. May the best man win between Pantoja and Van. And as far as Merab versus Jan, let's go Piotr Jan. Let's see a change in the bantamweight division. Those are my predictions. That's my reaction. If you like this video, hit like, hit subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.